Hello. Susie here doing a quick update on the old chicken pen. This here is my loofah, tiny little plant. Let's see where to start. Let's start over here. The chickens lived in this area in the fall and winter and ate the grass and totally dug the whole thing up, roots and all. So we didn't expect any grass to grow back. Our plan is to grow a garden here in the summer, and after we harvest this corn, which is planted here, we want to plant a cover crop or something that's going to be good for them to eat, and then just leave it, and then they could forage it next fall. What we have here is a dent corn. It's a feed corn. The corn kernels of the dent corn can also be made into cornmeal. It's not a sweet corn. It's what your cornmeal is made out of, and also animal feed. The stalks of the corn, the goats like. So we'll be feeding that to the goats. None of it will go to waste. This here, our plans are to make it into a giant Three Sisters garden, like we had a few years ago. Down at the end here, we have a squash that's, I believe it's pronounced kashaw. It's very large squash. I have never tasted it, so it's something new to me. Excuse me. Let's go down here. Throughout here, you'll see little plants that look like this. These are Dill's Atlantic Giant Pumpkins. In a Three Sisters garden, the three plants, the Three Sisters, help each other out. The corn provides a stalk for beans, which will be planted later once our corn gets about a foot tall, a foot and a half maybe. We'll plant bean stalk next to each corn, and the corn will provide a stalk for the beans to grow at. The squash grows along the ground and provides a shade for the ground to keep the moisture in. And the beans help out by providing a nitrogen to the soil for the corn, which is a heavy feeder, so it equalizes it out. We have the corn in and the squash in. The beans aren't in yet. Here we have one here and one over here of spaghetti squash. And down at this end we have two kashaw squashes. Anything you see planted in the center of here that looks like a squash is going to be the Dill's Atlantic Giant Pumpkin. And that's it down there as well. Along the far side here, I've planted, they're falling over right now because we had a tremendous rain last night, but these are the Titan sunflowers, a row of them along here. I think there's 18 of them behind me here. Some of the grass and weeds and things have started to grow back, and so we're letting them grow. But right here we have planted a Thai edible gourd, and I'm hoping to get to grow up this tree. We'll go back down here. Here we have a lot of, these are grow wild. I didn't plant these. These are nettles. And nettles are very good for tea. They make a nutritious tea. They're also good for your compost bin. Once they get big, they sting. Once you cook them, it takes the sting out, though. This here is where the grass is starting to grow back. Oops, sorry. I didn't plant this, but this looks to me like another corn, and there's one over there. So it's outside of the little cornfield. We also have this, which I'm not really sure, but to me the leaves kind of look like a cabbage or a radish. And this one's here, I actually almost stepped on this one. Very noticeable that one, and I got a few over here, are tomato. And I didn't plant them. I don't know how they got here. The other thing I can think of is our compost bin had, actually the worm bin, I had fed them a lot of tomato seeds and peels when I canned my tomatoes, and I'm thinking that it probably was in the worm casting somehow. This is another Dill's Atlantic giant pumpkin. This is our most mature one, and everything's all dirty from that rain. Anyways, that is the beginning of the Three Sisters Garden. Thank you for watching.